Hello, I'm Orhan Gaybov. You're watching AzTV News. 4 villages of Kazakh under the occupation of Armenia, Baganes-Hayrım, Aşağı-Eskipara, Xeyrimli and Gazahaclı villages have been returned to Azerbaijan as a result of negotiations. The agreement on this was reached at the 8th meeting of the State Commission on State Border Delimitation between the two countries and the Commission on State Border Delimitation and Border Security Issues between Armenia and Azerbaijan. The descriptive coordinates of these parts of the borderline will be drawn up, taking into account their refinement based on geodetic measurements on the ground. This should be agreed upon and signed by the parties by May 15, 2024. The parties will apply to their respective governments to arrange for the simultaneous and parallel deployment of their border services on agreed portions of the borderline. Until the delimitation process is fully completed, the parts of the borderline specified in the protocol description will be considered delimited. The delimitation process will be based on the 1991 Almaty Declaration. In view of the declaration of 2024 as the Year of Solidarity for the Green World, an environmental audit will be conducted on various issues. This was said during the presentation of the report on the activities of the Chamber of Accounts in 2023 in the Milli Majlis. It was reported that the development of software related to parallel and remote auditing will be started this year with the Turkish Court of Accounts. At the COP29 event, the participation of the supreme audit institutions of a number of countries and their involvement in the assessment of climate actions will be worked on. Relations between Turkic states are intensifying. Of course, the relations between Turkey and Azerbaijan set an example. This month, the first meeting of the Committees on International Relations will take place, and during the summer month, the meeting of the chairs of parliaments of Turkic states will be held. This was stated during the meeting of the Parliamentary Committee on International and Interparliamentary Relations. The agreements on cooperation between the governments of Azerbaijan and Turkey in the field of veterinary medicine and elimination of double taxation and evasion from taxes were discussed and recommended for the plenary meeting. Chair of the Parliamentary Committee, Samet Saidov, stated that these agreements will be signed sooner or later. He underlined that soon discussions on signing of the agreements on simplification of visa regime between Azerbaijan and Albania will take place. Baku French Lyceum ceases its activity due to commercial issues. In a letter sent to parents on behalf of the educational institution's management, it was stated that education will continue until the end of the academic term. The school currently has 200 students enrolled. It's been 4 years since reconstruction works commenced in Karabakh. However, despite these efforts, we continue to uncover evidence of Armenian crimes in these lands. Explosive devices were recently discovered in Khojavand. Explosives found on a farm near a winery in Khojavand village were neutralized by ANAMA employees. The mining agency once again urges citizens to exercise caution and avoid entering areas and facilities where they are not sure of their safety and refrain from touching unfamiliar objects. Azerbaijan Air Force and Naval Forces conducted the Caspian Sky 2024 joint tactical exercise directed at the Organization of Air Defense. In total, up to 300 military personnel were involved in the tactical exercise. Under the plan, the ships which left the basing site in alert jointly with the Air Force aircraft carried out combat tasks aimed at the Organization of Air Defense of the maritime energy infrastructure, destruction of imaginary enemy facilities in the Azerbaijani sector of the Caspian Sea. The study of economic potential of Western Azerbaijan, its impact on the economy of the region and social processes is exclusively strategic issue, stated Chair of the Board of Western Azerbaijan Community, Aziz Alakberli, during the Scientific Practical Conference on the topic Potential of Economic Development of Western Azerbaijan, Retrospective Analysis and Vision into the Future, held in the University of Architecture and Construction. It was underlined that Western Azerbaijan, historical Azerbaijani lands from where our compatriots were forcefully expelled. These people suffered big material and mental damage. All of this must be estimated and handed over to international courts. You can get in touch with us via WhatsApp and Telegram accounts at 051 511 1956, through which you can report events you encountered, as well as share suggestions and remarks. That was it for today. Thanks for being with us, and goodbye.